Yeah, well, one, I think our team was really locked in and focused to our game plan to start the game. I thought we had a great first 3 quarters, and it is hard to maintain your focus, but that's what championship programs do, and that's the standard here. And we just challenged our team in the locker room to defend the standard, no matter who's on the court, no matter what the score is, no matter what the situation is, and that's something that we definitely got to make sure that we carry over to the next game we play.
Well, we approach every game the same. Working on us. We're never focused too much on the opponent. So like Coach said, we just want to defend our standard and keep getting better at what our standard is every day. Well, I had no clue till after, but like I said earlier, I respect Coach G so much, so for my name to be near her in that list, it's a huge honor, but sorry.
She's going to crush it. She better at the top of that list by the time she's done. Yeah.
We learn quick. I give that props to our babies and to our bench, our scout team pushing us every day. There's not one star player on this team, like any given night. Like you got Paige the other night. So just having that depth in our bench and being able to go at each other every day, there's no ceiling for our potential. So it's exciting.
Yeah, I would just say our staff is extremely intentional about what we do, even in our warm-ups, right? I think you just got to use and milk every minute you can with them, especially with such demanding schedules that they all have and the student athletes that they all aspire to be. So, for us, that's us just, again, really being detail-oriented with our practice planning and working on the little things and then getting them to buy into that, right? So, and again, kudos to my staff. I have a phenomenal staff. I think they have the best staff in the country, but they really challenge me and us to be better and lock into those things, especially when it's their scout. Yeah. One thing that, if you know anything about me, one, I'm extremely competitive, but I love these kids more like they're my own. So I anything they do that, and breaking a record of mine that, again, she's going to shatter many more after this, but, it's just something where I just can't be more proud of them because they put the work in, they put the time in, they want it. I'm just proud that I get to coach a young woman like Abby Shu. These are lessons for us to learn because last year one thing that we really struggled with was putting teams away when we had maybe a 10, a 15-point lead. And so now that we're able to extend those leads, keep our foot, on the gas, on that pedal, and just really be locked into details when the game is out of reach for another program, that's something that's really going to help us, I think, come Ivy play. Also, every game leading up, our schedule has been the most challenging for a reason. We're playing not just for right now, we're playing for March. So our team, they understand that each one of these opportunities is a chance for us to show that we have the resume to be a March team. Yeah. Perry is, she's an extremely intense, competitive kid, which matches my personality. So anytime we see that in a player, I latch onto that in the recruiting process. And that's something we saw from Perry from a very young age when we were recruiting her. The thing for her that's been so exciting for my staff and I to see is that she's catching on to concepts quickly. And that's something you just don't know with freshmen. They might be the smartest player in the gym in high school, but then all of a sudden you throw a whole new system at them, defensively, offensively, and she's just been a sponge. She's a true student of the game as well, so she puts the time in to be good. So she's been, especially with Nicole now not playing as much, she stepped into a role where we need her, and she's been ready. She's been ready for the call. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think this team, there was some maybe subconscious pressure that we put on ourselves coming off of last season, especially in that home environment that was so electric and amazing here, that I think for some reason it was almost we just picked up where we left off, where we didn't. Last March we were a really good basketball team, and we have the propensity to be even way better than that. But right now in November, whatever, 10th or 13th when that game was, we were nowhere close to that. And so I just think there was this false pressure that was created. And we just had to learn some really valuable lessons through that game, through the Delaware game, through the Memphis game, and we were able to carry that over to Iowa State, Miami, Pine Bluff, and now today. And so I just think every day we're getting better and we're understanding this is a new opportunity. It's not the same season as last season.